All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad. Gonna diagnose it if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, and BLCS is when the unique CTRL of our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. And we care about this because this means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere, anywhere on our ad, and everyone else is scrolling on by and we're wasting those impressions. Now we care about the number of women clicking somewhere on our ad because that means, since they didn't simply scroll on by, that our ad has entered their brain. And we care about that. Our ad has entered their brain because that's the only way they'll ever buy from us. So we got to get our Boudoir Facebook ads into as many women's brains as possible. So it means we got to get this number as high as possible, way, way, way above 6%. Now, unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It's super common, and everyone accepts it as normal, but it's actually not normal. It's actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes, 3 PCM. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So we got our universe building here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Now we also know how to treat this. BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. And once treated with Boudoir Pico, actually with Boudoir Pico, we're duplicating the Boudoir Facebook ad, we're treating the duplicated one. We leave the original, treat the duplicated one, run it in parallel, keep whichever one running as the best metrics after a week. And once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we get rid of the 3 pre-click mistakes, we achieve pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates or leads to Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. Basically, we got our unique CTRL above 6%, and ideally way, way, way higher. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So here's our full universe. BLCA with BLCS caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. That's fine. We treat with Boudoir Pico. It takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment. We become dominant Boudoir advertisers with Boudoir brain entry boost. And we're saving, dude, a ton of money each month. We're eliminating a ton of wasted ad spend back in our pocket, which we'll see right now. We'll actually see real numbers. So first part, this is my first part of my residency for Boudoir Facebook ad doctor, residency in med school or whatever the progression was. So I found a Boudoir Facebook ad out there in the wild. Unique CTRL 4.3%. So that's under 6%. Well, I took it in the hospital, I tested it, and found out unique CTRL was 4.3%. So I knew that BLCS is present. Unique CTRL is under 6%. And so then I duplicated it, treated it with Boudoir Pico, took about a week, and I got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. So way better after Boudoir Pico treatment. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 37% of ad spend every single month. So instead of paying 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, we can eliminate 3,700 bucks every month of that. And we only got to spend 6,300 bucks a month with the new Boudoir Pico treated ad. And in both scenarios, we're getting our ad into the same number of women's brains. But if we're spending way less ad spend, we're pocketing that as a profit. Literally 3,700 bucks a month, or what's that? 60 or no, be something like 40 grand in the first year, and then over the next 12 months. Now, the second part of my residency, finding another one out there in the wild, bringing it to the hospital, testing it. Okay, found out the unique CTRL 1.39%. So it's under 6%, so we know that BLCS is present. So I duplicated it, treated it with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and got the unique CTRL up to 9.13%. Way better. So we found the original Boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 84% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, then they are actually wasting 8,400 bucks a month every single month running that original Boudoir Facebook ad. So instead we can eliminate that, cut that cost, put that back in the Boudoir photographer's pocket, literally $8,400 a month every month, kind of as like a phantom profit. That'd be like 10 grand in the first year. And all we got to do is spend $1,600 a month with the new Boudoir Pico treated ad. And we're getting our ad into the same number of women's brains compared to the original spending 10 grand a month. All right, and finally, also had a patient. His Boudoir Facebook ad unique CTRL was 5.03%. So that's under 6%. So we know that BLCS is present. And uniques, so I duplicated it, treated with Boudoir Pico, took about a week, and got the unique CTRL of that Boudoir Facebook ad up to 15.35%. And so we found out his original was wasting 67% of ad spend. It's like, oh no. And then after that, we actually, thinking through, if you spend 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, $6,700 a month is being wasted. So we can eliminate that. He can pocket that every single month. And instead we can run the Boudoir Pico treated ad at $3,300 a month and be as efficient as running the original at 10 grand a month. So he's getting literally like if he was spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, he'd be getting basically like an 80K phantom bonus over the next 12 months from not wasting that ad spend money anymore. So from what I've seen, the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. I mean, look at the numbers here, 37%, 84%, 67%. And so, if they're spending 10 grand a month, so the average Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS, if they're spending, 10 grand a month in Boudoir Facebook ads, about 5K every month is being wasted, like 60 grand over the next year, and that can be eliminated and put back into the business owner's pocket, kind of as like a phantom year. So now we're gonna look at this. So diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So we got, let's see, we got the below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that we believe that everything Facebook says we should fill out when creating the form or when creating the ad is actually what we should fill out and is best for us. But no, it's actually best for Facebook. The result of trusting Facebook and doing this is way more women scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ads than necessary, which Facebook likes because it makes they can serve more ads per unit time, so Facebook actually makes more money per unit time. But actually, it causes pulls our unique CTRL under 6%, and it actually increases the probability that we have BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. Okay, looking at the creative, got the all right, pay your age Boudoir birthday session. So this looks like, yeah, so this is like looks like an ad mistake. So the false belief that causes us to make this mistake is we believe that a Boudoir Facebook ad should look like an ad because other ads on Facebook look like ads, other Boudoir Facebook ads look like ads. So everyone can't be wrong, can they? Well, every ad I've seen and checked out has had BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. So consequences of making this mistake is way more women gonna be scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ads than necessary, pulling our unique CTRL under 6% and contributing to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. Finally, we're going to look at the see more headline up here. First 2 3/4 lines, Facebook mobile newsfeed. Well, we're only using first 2 lines. Now the Bays of Martinsbury, West Virginia. This age so. Okay, so yeah, we got the lack of context mistake here. The false belief it's causing us to make this mistake is we believe we put the enough context in here to pull the maximum amount of women in, or the optimized amount of women in, to our Boudoir Facebook ad and click on it, somewhere on it, and that is incorrect. So the consequence of this is way more women gonna be scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary when they could have been clicker inners and our ad would have entered their brain, but they simply scroll on by and we waste that money. So that pulls our unique CTR all under 6%, contributing to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so my diagnosis. Yes, I believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome, and, well, since its unique CTR is probably under 6%. So if you're a BLCA with BLCS, so if you're a Boudoir low click advertiser with Boudoir low click syndrome, your unique CTR is under 6%, then, well, and you're spending more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, and you've decided now you need to pull profit out of the business from your Facebook ad division because you've already done it in your other divisions. You want to pull some profit out because you see more boudoir photographers entering the market every day, pushing prices down. Like Google business profile is going up, offering their offering their sessions in the mom groups, and you actually we got inflation, prices going up for kind of everything around us. So you want to pull some profit out, back into your pocket, and we can get save approximately 5K a month. That'd be approximately 60K over the next year with this our Boudoir Pico treatment solution. And you want to be on your way to becoming the #1 boudoir photographer in your city, then shoot me a DM when my DMs are open for new patient intake. I'm not open for new patient intake right now, but when I am open, shoot me a DM and we will see if you qualify.